it's Kay Elizabeth, and I am here with day 3 of Vlogmas. So today I want to tell you guys about Jesus Daily. It is a 365-day interactive devotional written by Dr. Aaron Tabor. He is the founder of the Jesus Daily Facebook page, and I don't know if you guys can see my shirt, but it says Jesus Daily, and then on the back it says hashtag Jesus Daily Book. And I received this book from Faith Words. They are a division of Hatchet. And the awesome thing about this book is that before I got it, my sister had came to visit me. And just to give you guys a little background, my mother is a minister. I grew up in the church. So we were sitting around, just talking about faith stuff, about church. And she was like, we should get a devotional, and we can start reading it on the new year, and then we can call and we can talk about it, and talk about it on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it might seem nerdy, but that's what we like to do. So I'm telling you guys, like maybe the next day, 2 days after she left to go back home, Faith Words contacted me, and they were like, okay, we have this new book out. We would really like for you to review it and share it on your blog, YUMMommy.com, because last year I did a whole read the Bible in a year, and I wrote about it on my blog, and it got a great response. So I was like, cool. And then they were like, okay, well, we'll send you a copy that you can share with a family member or a friend. And I was like, oh, look at God. So, we didn't even have to really look for a devotional that we both wanted. So I'm giving her the second copy when she comes up this weekend, and starting January 1st, we're going to read this together, although I have already started reading it. Each day you have a scripture, and then you have the actual devotion, or as I like to call it, an expansion of the scripture, and then there's the daily interaction where you have a task that will allow you to either expand more on, I guess, your personal growth with Christ, or some days is a task that requires you to share your faith with others, or just to be there for someone, like, there are tasks like praying for people, or, telling somebody that you care, simple stuff. So it's not anything like, oh, go outside and lay hands on 3 people. Nothing like that. And that's what I like about Jesus Daily, is that this book is really relaxed. It's not in your face. I think that there's a big misconception that all Christians and Christian related books are like, Jesus or die. And that's not true. I think for me personally, I feel like my faith is not just something I talk about, it's something I live. So when people look at me, they should see my faith. And I'm not, walking around toting my Bible out where everybody can see, with a hand of, with a vial of holy water or prayer oil. I just think that's just not me. I think how I act should inspire people to be like, oh, I want to be like her, and that from there, they'll reach out to me and be like, well, how can you be this way and this way? And it's my faith. Like, my faith keeps me really grounded, and without it, I say this all the time, without my faith, I would be totally lost. Like, there have been really low points in my life, and if it wasn't, for my faith in God and just taking some time to read His Word, like, I have no clue where I would be. Definitely not sitting here talking to you guys. But I have really enjoyed reading this book. The devotions aren't that long. They're like 3 paragraphs. Some are 2.5. Some are 2 in a sentence. And the best thing about this book is that it's written for the everyday man. I have read some books that have a lot of biblical jargon in it, books where you can tell the author is just trying to throw out every big word he or she knows, and that kind of stuff it doesn't sit well with me. Like, I can't connect to the message. But with this one, I can. And I have also been reading this to my kids. And, JJ is still young. And then of him being special needs, I don't know how much is really soaking in there. But, something is getting in there. But for Moo, just reading our devotions every night before we do our bedtime story, it has really opened up her curiosity about God and Jesus, and why it's important to read his word, or meditate on it, and just live right. We had a really kind of emotional discussion about why Jesus had to die on the cross, and then she started asking me, would I be sad if her or her brother had to die on the cross? And oh my God, you guys, my eyes and stuff start watering up, because in that moment I really had to ask myself, could I be as strong as Mary was? I mean, what parent wants to see their child dying, especially when, he died for people who weren't even grateful for, the sacrifice he was making. It was crazy, and I don't think I could have been that strong. But I'm really grateful for Faith Words for sending me this book, because, without this book, I'm not saying that Moo wouldn't have been more interested in our faith, in Christianity, than she is now, but I definitely know she wouldn't be asking the questions that she's asking right now. Before we got this book, we would just usually read a scripture from the Bible, and I would talk about it and break it down as best I could for her. But with this, and it being written for the everyday man, words that she knows, so I know she's understanding it. It's really got her little mind working, and I'm grateful for that. As a parent, when you're sharing your faith with your kids, you really want them to soak it in and accept your faith, and that's what's happening, and my heart's like so full. But I mean, I don't know what else to say. This book is awesome, I think. So if you're looking for a devotional to finish out this year, or to start for the 2015 New Year, I definitely recommend that you pick up a copy of Jesus Daily. It is available at Barnes and Nobles. You can, I know it's online, you can go into the store, check and see if they have it. It's available at Walmart.com, and it's also available at Christianbook.com. Check it out. Check out the Facebook page. Like, I didn't even know my sister was already a fan of the Facebook page until, I went and saw her picture in the friends who like this page. I was like, oh, okay. So just check it out. It's a really great community, very uplifting, and if you're looking for something that's going to go beyond here's your scripture and your message, but also give you a task or that challenge to help you really apply what you have just read into your life, this is the book for you. Again, thank you, Faith Words, Hatchet, Dr. Tabor, for this book. Like, I think it's really going to be a game changer once the new year gets here and I start from the beginning and then, read it all the way through. So, thank you, and that is my vlog for day 3 of Vlogmas. I hope you guys are having a great holiday season thus far, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 4. Bye.